Ang gusto ko lang pong sabihin kay Miss Joey Cruz, in one of your vlogs in YouTube, you directed this statement sa akin. No? Akin mismo. Unang-una, hindi naman kita kilala. Hindi naman kita kaaway. Wala naman akong ginawang masama sa'yo. Tama ba ako, Mr. Chair? Meron po ba akong ginawang masama sa inyo?
There is no personal action.
Kaya nga, Mr. Chair, sagutin mo lang ako. Meron po ba akong ginawang masama sa inyo?
No
Meron ba wala?
None, Mr.
Wala. Wala akong ginawang masama sa inyo, ha? Pinapatunayan nyo yan, ha? Pangalawa, hindi niyo ako kilala. Tama ba, Miss Joey Cruz? You do not know me personally.
Correct, Mr. Chair.
And Mr. Chair, I do not even know Miss Joey Cruz personally. Am I right?
Correct, Mr. Chair.
But, you made a statement against me. O ito, babasahin ko, ha? O, ang sabi mo, ganito, kung abante, paswelduhan ka ng taxpayer, gago. Tinawag mo akong tinawag mo akong gago. Oh, bakit? Ba't mo ginawa sa akin yun? Gusto mo ba akong umiyak ngayon sa'yo? Sabihin ko, ba't mo ginawa sa akin yun? Bakit mo ako tinawag na gago? Bakit po, Mr. Chair? Please, yes.
Mr. Chair, and I think it is already established that we do not know each other personally.
Ano po yung pakilakas nga po?
Hello, Mr. Chair? Mr. Chair? Okay. I think it is already established that we do not know each other personally. Therefore, the statement was said based in a not personal way, but it is an observation of my reaction.
Mr. Chair, meron ka pang salita. Your observation is that I'm gago? Is that your observation?
This pertains to the public function as I perceive it, Mr. Chair.
No, you're public what?
Public action,
Public
Mr.
action. So you mean that is the public that is actually telling me that I'm gago?
No,
Or
Mr.
is it
Chair,
you?
the statement
Let me
came
ask
from
you,
me.
Mr. Chair, is it you?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you were the one that said that, right?
Correct, Mr. Chair.
Ayun. Pero hindi mo ko kilala. Wala akong ginawa masama sa'yo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
What is your
already
right to
established.
tell me that I'm gago?
Because I am a citizen of
What
the
is your
Philippines.
right to tell me I'm gago?
That is part of my freedom of speech, Mr.
Oh,
Chair.
is that right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So your freedom of speech is to tell a person that he is gago? Freedom of speech ba yan?
My freedom of speech, part of my freedom
Ang
of
galing
speech is
mo.
to react
Ang
on the
galing mo.
action of
Ito
a
pa,
public official.
sinabi mo ha, in another post, ito sirahin mo. Pero alam mo, kaya tayo nagmi-meeting dito, parami na-mention ko ito, no? Pero sa totoo lang, hindi ko pinansin yan, matagal na yan eh. Di ba? Hindi ko pinansin yan. Ito ha, ang sabi mo, you know, Kong Benny Abante, I can find all of this. Isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Is that still freedom of speech?
Mr. Chair, I am not very familiar.
Yes
on
or
that
no,
post.
Mr. Chair? Is that still, you think, freedom of speech? When you said, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo.
Mr.
Is
Chair,
that freedom of speech?
yes, Mr. Chair.
Ganon. Oo. So, ibig sabihin, ganito. If I tell you right now, sasampaling kita, freedom of speech yan.
That's part of your freedom, Mr. Chair.
Pag sinampal kita, hindi na freedom of speech yan.
Of course, sir, it's overt
Hindi
action
na.
already. Yes,
Hindi
sir.
na, no?
Yes, sir.
Oo, ang galing. Mahusay ito. Oo, magaling ka. Oo. Ang sabi mo, I'm going to be Hindi ko masabi to Mr. Chair eh. F-U-C-K-E-D, prepared. Binanggit mo yon?
Mr. Chair,
Bakit naman?
Mr. Chair,
Ano
may
ba
I
nagawa
know
kong
when
kasalanan
that post
sa'yo?
was posted? Mr. Chair,
Oh.
Mr. Chair, so that I can answer intelligently on the question
You
of...
can, Mr. Chair,
may I know
you can
the date
answer
of the
intelligently,
I
but
cannot
what you
answer...
said here, is that intelligent? let me ask you, Mr. Chair, nung sinabi mo, Conbene Abante, I can find all of this, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Is that intelligent?
Mr. Chair, I cannot intelligently answer if I do not know when the post was posted.
You don't know, Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
Mr. Chair, I think in a day I post maybe 50,
Well,
50 posts in a day. I would like to understand,
It
Mr.
means,
Chair.
Mr. Chair, that you can post something today and you forget that tomorrow. Am I right?
That is correct, Mr. Chair. That's very likely.
So, pakiklaro nga, Mr. Chair. Ano yung isasampal mo sa pagmumukha ko?
That is why, Mr. Chair, for me to intelligently answer your question, I need to know when it was posted.
Well, we are going to get the date when this was said.
Thank you, Mr.
You would
Chair.
be able to know.
Thank you.
Kaya, pinapa-confirm ko lang yung statement na yan eh. This ibig sabihin, do you believe, hindi ko na sabihin ang freedom of speech. Do you believe that this falls under protected speech?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Chair. May you please repeat
Do
the
you
question?
believe that this falls under protected speech?
Mr. Chair, like I said earlier, I would like to know first the context of the post. But rest assured, Mr. Chair, that when I post in my platform, I make sure that it is a reaction on the news or public action. As a political observer, I always practice.
Ms. Cruz, is this a political statement? You were saying a political observer. Is this a political statement? Do you believe that using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations online represent fair and respectful, intelligent discourse?
Except as part of your statement, Mr. Chair, the malicious imputation you said, I accept that. The rest that you said, yes, it is part of the healthy public discourse.
It is part of what, Mr. Chair?
Healthy public discourse.
Therefore, pag binanggit natin using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations, that is, anong tawag mo doon?
Part of the healthy discourse, Mr. Chair.
Healthy discourse. Healthy discourse ba yun? Yung
Yes,
profanities,
Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr.
insults,
Chair.
and malicious statements, healthy discourse sa'yo yun.
Yes, Mr.
And that's
Chair.
the reason why, Mr. Chair, that we should now actually craft a legislation to put a stop to Ms. Joey Cruz, who seemed to be intelligent, and a woman using profanities, malicious insults, saying it is healthy.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I stand by my statement. Everything you said, except the malicious imputation, which I do not do, is part of a healthy public discourse. It is part of my freedom of speech. In fact, it is recognized under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights Act that I
It is
should be able
recognized
to
where?
express my opinion without
Ms.
interference.
Joey Cruz, I am the chairman of the Committee on Human Rights, and this is not recognized. Profanities, insults, and malicious words are violation of human rights. You violated my human rights.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, may I inquire, sino po yung sa tabi ni no resource person?
Please identify yourself. Are you the lawyer of
Yes, Your
Ms.
Honor.
Cruz?
I'm Attorney Mark Anthony Manuel. I'm the counsel for Ms. Cruz, Your Honor.
Have you entered your appearance here?
Yes, Your Honor, please.
So
Mr.
please
Chair.
be reminded that you can only give legal advice your client, and you ask the chairman.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please sit, not in the resource person at the back. You are not allowed to sit. At the back, you sit at the back.
Yes, Mr.
Lawyers are not allowed to sit beside the resource persons. And please be advised that as permission by the chairman.
Yes, yes.
Also sit
Mr.
at the
Chair.
back.
Yes, Mr.
Do
Chair.
not sit beside your client.
And rest assured that I am only advising my client as
And
to
then,
her
so
legal
ask the
rights.
chairman the permission before you give the advice.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Also sit at the back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Attorney, please comply.
Again, Ms. Cruz, do you believe that freedom of expression is not absolute?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You do.
Of course,
I'd like
Mr.
to ask the other bloggers if they also believe that.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You also believe that? Okay.
Sir,
Now,
there's always a limitation.
Ms. Cruz said, yung kanyang statement sa YouTube, no? Na profanities, insults, malicious is a healthy discourse. Gusto kong tanungin yung mga vloggers natin, do you agree with her on that?
Yes.
That profanities, insults, and malicious accusations is a healthy discourse and a part of the freedom of expression? We would like to ask every blogger to answer me yes or no if they believe in that.
Mr. Chair, can I be recognized? Mr. Chair, no other than the highest court of the land has repeatedly said na hindi po masama ang pagmumura, lalong-lalo na sa mga pampublikong opisyal, especially kung ang pinatutungkulan po ay yung official functions nila. Not the person, but their official functions, Mr. Chair. So yun po ang paninindigan, lalong-lalo na po namin bilang mga manggagawa, dahil kahit meron pong TikTok, Facebook o social media, sa komunidad po, yan ang lengguwahe ng mga manggagawa at ordinaryong Pilipino na nagagalit. Hindi po kasalanan ng mga vlogger o ng mga gumagamit ng Facebook, TikTok, X o kung ano pa mang social media platforms kung bakit merong ganito na mga pagmumura o profanities. Ito po ay lengguwahe ng mga manggagawa at ordinaryong Pilipino na nagagalit.
Hindi ko, Mr. Elijah, hindi ko binabagit yung lingwahe ng ordinaryong Pilipino. Ang binabanggit ko, lingwahe ng vlogger. Hindi ka ordinaryong Pilipino.
Mr. Chair.
Tatandali lang, kasalala pa ako eh. Alright. Hindi ka ordinaryong Pilipino. Tama, mali?
Ordinaryong Pilipino ako, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ka ordinaryong Pilipino, vlogger ka eh.
No, I'm manggagawa ako, Mr. Chair.
Lahat pa ng ordinaryong Pilipino, vlogger?
Mr. Chair, manggagawa ho ako
lang,
na may platform ho. So, ordinaryong Pilipino ho ako, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, point of order. We have our rules here. I think the resource person cannot answer without being recognized by the chair.
Sorry, Mr. Chair.
Okay, to all reminder to all resource persons, let the interpolator finish his line of questioning in his statement, and resource persons can only talk when the chair recognizes them.
Okay. Nabanggit mo kanina na yung profanities, yung insult, yung malicious accusations, kung yan ay sinabi sa kanyang, anong tawag doon, functions bilang public official, okay yon. Yung sabi mo, di ba? But not on a personal basis, correct? Ayan.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Sabihin natin, naniniwala ako dyan. Pero, hindi naman niya sinabi yan sa akin on my public functions, official functions. It is a personal accusations on me. Mr. Elijah.
I cannot, Mr. Chair, can I be I cannot speak on behalf of Ms. Joey, Mr. Chair.
Naano ko lang yung sinabi mo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, now I'd like to ask Ms. Joey, Ms. Cruz, are you insulting me on my public official functions or it is a personal accusation on me?
It's not a personal accusation, Mr. Chair, and I think we have agreed early on that we do not have any personal relationship. So
Yes,
that
that's
is
right.
just-
Pero ito, ang sabi ni Elijah, okay lang yon kung yan ay sinabi in my official functions as a public servant. Alam mo ba yung official functions ko?
Yes, Mr. Chair, and
Alam mo. So therefore, hindi ka naniniwala sa aking official functions, kaya tinawag mo akong gago.
no, Mr. Chair, the observation that I uttered to describe your performance of your official action, that is my observation. That is what I felt.
Well, inobserbuhan mo ba yung aking official functions?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Inobserbahan mo since I won in 2019?
No, Mr. Chair. I closely monitored your performance as a congressman in the 19th Congress.
And you hated me for that?
No, not really, Mr.
Hindi,
Chair.
gago.
Just in the
Binagit mo
19th
sa akin
Congress.
gago, so you hated me. Mr. Chair. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Binanggit mo, gago ako. Binanggit mo, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Binanggit mo, I'm going to be... Hindi ko babanggit eh.
Okay.
If you prepared, binanggit mo yun eh.
May I
Oo.
respond, Mr. Chair?
Therefore, you hated me. Hindi pwedeng sabihin mo sa akin na you love me. Is that the person that you said that you love me? I love you, and because of that, isasampal ko ito sa'yo.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Yeah, go ahead. Sige,
Okay.
Mr. Chair, go ahead, respond.
At the very most, I do not like your performance as a member of the 19th Congress. But hate is such a powerful word because we established earlier that we do not have any personal relationship or any
Ayan nga,
personal
Mr. Chair.
affiliation.
Binanggit mo yung human rights.
Yes,
Binanggit mo
Mr.
yan
Chair.
kanina, di ba?
Correct, Mr.
Therefore,
Chair.
Mr. Chair, you violated my human rights. Why? Because when you said those profanities, those insults, yung gago, yung isasampol ko ito sa pagbubuka mo, you violated my human rights. You did.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Teka, Mr. Chair, hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Okay? At wala akong pakialam sa'yo. Kahit na anong sabihin mo, okay lang sa akin. Alright? Pero itong ating pinag-uusapan ngayon, merong kinalaman sa mga legislation na aming gagawin later on. That is why I am asking you right now. Sapagkat napakahalaga nito. Kapag binabanggit mo, if you're saying that using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations online represent fair and respectful discourse and a healthy discourse, therefore you're telling us that the freedom of expression is absolute. You can say anything you want, and that is freedom of expression. Yun ang sinasabi ko, Mr. Chair.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Pag binanggit mo, if you said that freedom of expression is not absolute, therefore, there are certain things that you cannot say. Yun ang ibig sabihin nung freedom of expression is not absolute. May limitation yun. Di ba? Oh. Go ahead. You can answer now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, in the universal thoughts and ideas, there would always be a limitation. The freedom of speech is not absolute. And the limitation of freedom of speech is well defined. Under the law, under the jurisprudence, there are things that you cannot say. There are things that
Mr. Chair,
you
what
cannot...
jurisprudence are you talking about?
Supreme Court decisions, Your Honor.
Can you tell me what law?
example of law that limits your
Yes.
freedom of expression? For
Can you
example,
tell me the
Mr. Chair,
jurisprudence?
yes, Mr. Chair. For example, Mr. Chair, there is, I cannot specify the specific law, Mr. Chair.
There
but
is a law on libel.
Yeah, law
There
on
is a
libel.
law on slander. There
Is
is
it
a
okay?
law.
Is it okay, Mr. Chair, if I give my example? Okay, thank you very much. One example, and I think this example is very demonstrative, is very illustrative of the limitation of freedom of speech. Right now, it is election, midterm election, and it is not allowed that people are going to campaign on the day of the election day. That is a clear prohibition to express on the part of the citizen to say whatever they want to say on that
Teka,
election day.
Mr.
because
Chair, ano po ang connection nung binabanggit mo? I'm asking you about the jurisprudence. I just told you that there is a law against on libel, on cybercrime. What you said today is libelous. What you said here is libelous. Why?
Mr.
Because
Chair.
there is a malicious intent. When you use profanities, when you use the word gago, there is a malicious accusation, and that is libelous.
Mr. Chair, if that is your assessment of
And
that kind of
listen,
statement, you
not
will
only
have your...
libelous, Mr. Chair, sandali lang ha, not only libelous, ha, that is also unjust vexation on my part.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Chair, if you think that you are violated by my exercise of my freedom, you would have your right and
No,
be
no,
in court
Mr. Chair,
so that,
don't
so
worry.
that the maliciousness of
Mr.
that
Chair,
statement
don't
can be
worry. I'm
sorted
not
out
going
in the
to charge
proper
you in court.
authority.
Don't worry. I'm not going to charge you. If I charge you in court, matatalo ka eh. Pero hindi. Oo. Unjust vexation to. Alam niyo ba yon? Are you a lawyer or not?
I am not a lawyer, Mr.
Therefore,
Chair.
you should know this. The thing is this, pero wag kang mag-alala. Hindi ako magdidemanda sa'yo. Do you know why? You're not important to me. Alright? Ang dahilan lamang, kaya natin ginagawa ito, para magkaroon kami ng idea kung anong legislation ang nais naming gawin. Pero ikaw, you are not important to me. Alright? Oo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yan. Yeah, wag kang mag-alala. Hindi ako kailanman magdidemanda sa'yo. Alright? Oh. Tumatawa ka pa eh.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Natatawa ka sa akin eh.
No, Mr. Chair,
Oo.
I am expressing my gratitude, Mr. Chair.
Ganun ba? Mr. Chair, tumatawa ka and you're expressing your gratitude by your sarcastic laughter?
I am not laughing, Mr. Chair. It's just a natural smile, Mr.
So
Chair.
gusto kong tanungin po, itong ating vloggers na ito, kayo po mga vlogger natin, do you agree with what Miss Joey Cruz said? Every one of you could be able to answer, if you agree. I have a lawyer there. Attorney Trixie.
Attorney Trixie, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I disagree with Ms. Joey. I believe that there is, instead of a limitation on the freedom of speech, I believe that speech is either protected or not protected.
Thank you very much.
Those that are covered by the law, such as the law on inciting to terrorism, inciting to rebellion, and so on, are unprotected speech. And those that are not covered by any limitations by the law are protected speech. The Supreme Court has said that expressions of frustration are protected speech. And therefore, although we differ, Ms. Joey and I, on the approach to the problem, we agree on the solution.
Okay, let me ask the other bloggers that we have. Each of you could be able to answer and tell me if you agree with Ms. Cruz on that.
Your Honor, Mr. Chair, I am Dr. Mata. I'm a bit forgiving on those things sometimes, Mr. Chair, because sometimes people are so expressive that we tend to say things. And I could cite, Mr. Chair, your example on the last hearing. You mentioned something as well. I won't mention it now, but you said it's something, but I know it was withdrawn as well. So there's no, I'm not affected by what you said, because sometimes you're just, in your emotions, you tend to say things, which you said, TANGA, but it's okay, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, let me answer that, no? When I say TANGA, binalik ko lang sa kanya eh. Siya ang unang nagsabi. Siya ang unang nagsabi. Para bang pinukul ka ng balisong, nasa lubong yung balisong, binalik mo sa kanya. Kaya ako binanggit. Hindi ako ang unang nagsabi. Ang unang nagsabi, yung vlogger mismo. Ibinalik ko lamang sa kanya. Oh, ngayon, ako ang masama. Samantalang yung vlogger na nagsabing tanga ang gobyerno, hindi masama. Nung ako ang nagsabing tanga, ako naman ngayon na masama. Ano ba talaga, Mr. Chair?
Yes. Thank you for your explanation on that, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, was that,
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Morales, please proceed.
Yes, sir. Doon sa kay Miss Joey Cruz, ang ko lang bilang isang dating tauhan ng gobyerno, wag lang sana tayong magpakita ng anumang kagaspangan para hindi tayo napapansin ng publiko. Yun lang po.
ano yung ibig sabihin?
Huwag lang magpakita ng kagaspangan para hindi makita ng publiko.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman. Yun lang po. Kasi kung magpapakita tayo ng kagaspangan at makikita ng publiko yung hindi na aayon na kilos ng isang public official, talaga makikita po tayo. At yun mapapansin ng publiko. Huwag naman sana tayong masasaktan.
Sinong tinutukoy mo, Mr. Chair?
Your Honor, yun pong mga gumagawa ng kagaspangan, yun po yun.
Sino nga yung tinutukoy mo?
Aba, hindi ko po alam. Siguro po, maaaring kayo po, Your Honor, mawalang galang na po, nasa inyo po yun kung sino po yung mapapatungkulan nun.
Mr. Chair, ano ba yung kagaspangan na narinig mo? Sino nagsabi ng kagaspangan?
Your Honor, ito po bilang isang dating tauhan ng gobyerno. Nagiging maingat dapat ang isang tauhan ng gobyerno habang siya ay nanunungkulan. Katulad ng pagnanakaw, pag-aabuso sa tungkulin, pagmamalabis. Yan po yung isa sa mga dapat na tinitingnan natin. At kung tayo man ay tauhan ng gobyerno, dapat ginagampanan natin ng buong husay, buong giting, tulad ng mga alagad ng batas na handang ialay ang sarili niyang buhay para lamang doon sa sinumpaang tungkulin. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chair, tama yung binanggit ni Mr. Morales tama Pero ang tinatanong ko sa iyo, nag-a-agree ka ba sa sinabi ni Miss Cruz?
Saang particular, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman?
Hindi ka pa na nakikinig sa akin Bira namang buhay ito.
Pagpaumanhin niyo po, Your Honor, at nangati po yung aking binti, maaring hindi ko po
wala kang
napansin.
karapatang magsalita kung hindi mo narinig lahat ang mga sinabi.
Iyon pong narinig ko.
Very clear
meron po akong narinig.
Very clear, Mr. Chair, ang sinabi ko. Kanina, pinag-uusapan natin yung lahat ng mga binanggit ni Miss Cruz. And I'm asking you now, kayong mga vlogger. Oo. Mga objective naman kayo, di ba? Ano ang palagay nyo rito? Palagay nyo ba na itong malicious, ulitin ko para malaman mo, itong malicious, profanities, at insults, accusation, na ibinigay po ni Miss Cruz, ay kasama po yan sa tinatawag nating protected discourse o kaya naman healthy discourse or freedom of expression?
Yun po pinoprotektahan ng batas. Ito po yung pong opinion o saloobin ng isang mamamayang Pilipino patungkol doon po sa pagkukulang ng isang public officer. Yun po hindi pinoprotektahan ng batas. Ito po yung pag-iingganyo ng paggawa ng illegal o labag sa batas.
Yung pagkukulang, Mr. Chair. Eh kung walang ginawang illegal, may karapatan ba siya?
Kung walang ginawang illegal, Your Honor? Depende po eh. Depende po sa napapansin at kung po sa nagbibigay ng opinion, Your Honor.
Miss Joey, meron po ba akong ginawang illegal? Meron po ba?
Nothing that I said in the
Yun,
blog.
wala akong ginawang illegal. Meron ba akong ginawang immoral?
There are things that I may not agree.
You may
because of
not agree,
differences.
that's fine
Yeah,
with me.
Yeah.
Pero ang tinatanong ko, meron ba akong ginawang immoral?
Differences
I
in
agree
values,
that there
Your
are
Honor.
some things that you
Differences
do
in-
not agree. Okay lang yun sa
Differences in
akin.
values, Your Honor.
Di ba? Pero wala akong ginawang immoral o illegal. You said that yourself. So therefore, anong ibig sabihin ng profanities, insults, and malicious accusations you gave to me? Yun ang tinatanong ko. Ha?
May I answer, Your
Yes,
Honor?
go ahead.
Okay. First of all, Your Honor, I would just like to take exception once again that I never agreed to anything, any statement that is malicious as part of freedom of speech. It's not. What I said are not malicious. Those are observation on my end, and the profanity is part of part of my expression of discontentment, disgust, because my expectation for a public officer is not
Therefore,
met.
Mr. Chair, when you're saying that a public official who is not doing anything illegal or immoral, and you said something malicious, insult and profanities,
Again,
that is your observation. And you have the right to say that.
Again, Mr. Chair, I am taking exception on the malicious statement. My statements are not malicious because my statements are always pertaining to the exercise of the public duty of the officer I am responding to.
So
or
therefore, when you
reacting
said
to.
gago, that is not malicious.
That is not malicious, Mr.
Ah,
Chair.
okay. That is not malicious, ha?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oo. Pero ako, Miss Cruz, kahit kailan, hindi naman kita kilala, hindi ko alam ang ginagawa mo, wala akong karapatang tawagin kitang gago.
And I respect your opinion, Mr. Chair.
Not my opinion. That is my belief.
I
Iba yung
respect your
opinion,
belief, Mr.
iba
Chair.
yung belief. Okay. I'd like to ask the other vlogger if they agree with Miss Joey on that.
Una po, I agree po na this is not malicious kasi na-establish na po na hindi po namin kayo kilala personally. And kung sabihin namin mahal namin kayo, it is because of your work as public official. Hindi po ibig sabihin mahal po namin kayo bilang kung ano pa man, malisyoso. And when we say we don't like what you are doing, it is also not malicious. It pertains to your job as a government official. So I think magkaiba din po kasi yung sukatan sa public official and also private citizen. So, I think it's important for us to understand the difference of and the limitation doon sa public official and sa private citizen. And I agree po. Lahat po ng sinasabi namin sa inyo, because we don't know you personally, are not malicious. It's not personal. It's about your job lang po.
Sometimes, Mr. Chair, I'm not onion-skinned, ayan, kilala ako ni Congressman Glenn. Kaibigan ko yan. I'm not onion-skinned. Ang ibinabagit lamang natin dito is how do we limit this? How do we regulate this? Yun ang aming inaanong batas. How do we regulate this kind of statements, na masyadong personal to eh. Diba? Hindi ko na nga pinapansin eh. Oo. Kung hindi lang binigay sa akin itong mga bagay na sinabi eh, makikita ko ba to? Hindi ko nakita to eh, Miss Joey Cruz eh. I don't even care about that anymore. Hindi ako apektado dito eh. Di ba? I think it's this. Kayo makakatulong sa amin for us to be able to craft a better legislation to what? To tell you that the freedom of expression is not absolute. Yun ang nais naming sabihin dito. Oh, so yung the rest of the vloggers, if yes, Attorney Glenn, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. While we recognize the plenary power of this Congress to enact legislation to limit freedom of speech or expression, I would just like also to exhort the members of Congress, the honorable members of Congress, to remember that the exercise of free speech, public officials should not be onion-skinned. I know hindi po kayo onion-skinned, Congressman Honorable Abante. Public officials should not be onion-skinned, and that free speech serves as a scalpel that removes the abscesses of officialdom. I quote the jurisprudence. It's a landmark decision of the Supreme Court. So we have to make a tight balance between limiting the freedom of speech and, of course, when it comes to public acts of public officials. Yun na po, Mr. Chair.
May we hear the others, Mr. Chair? Go ahead.
Yes, Mr.
That
Chair.
handsome man right there.
Ako po, Mr. Chair. May I be recognized po? Mr. Chair, sundan ko lang po yung binanggit po ni Attorney Trixie about protected speech. I don't know the specifics of what Miss Joey said. Be that as it may, Mr. Chair, kung yung pong mga binanggit niya ay nakapatungkol po sa official function, then it is warranted. If it pertains to the personal po na buhay, then it is unwarranted. Naiintindihan po namin yung predicament, Mr. Chair, ng mga congressman natin, ng mga public official natin na talagang nasa scrutiny ng taong bayan. Pero hinihingi rin po ng taong bayan, lalong-lalo na ng mga manggagawa, ang pag-intindi po ng ating mga congressmen doon sa kung ano yung nararamdaman at ano yung pakiramdam, emosyon ng mga tao patungkol doon sa function po ng ating mga public official. I believe yung mga binanggit po ni Miss Joey, it is part of protected speech. And I think doon po pwede tayong magkaisa. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Meron pa. Yes, Miss,
Mr. Chair, good afternoon po. Yung tungkol po sa sinabi ni, pagsasamahin ko na po yung tatlo, ni Ma'am Joey, ni Attorney Trixie, at saka ni Sir Elijah. Kami po na mga content creators, nasa public eye din po kami, gaya po ninyo. So, whatever content or opinions that we also post online, nakaka-receive din po kami ng mga gaya ninyo na masasakit na salita. Kaya naiintindihan po namin kung saan din kayo nanggagaling. However, ang difference lang po natin, ang atake sa amin personal, ang atake po sa inyo, on your official function. Ngayon, ang masasabi ko lang po siguro pagdating sa bagay na yan, kami po, pinapabayaan po namin yung mga haters namin at saka bashers to air out what they think and feel about what we say. Hindi ko naman din po sinasabi na dapat ganun din po kayo. It so happen lang that sa inyo po, pagdating sa mga nasasabi nyo po, sa mga press briefing nyo po, sa press con nyo, or even sa mga pinapublish sa news, sa aming mga content creator, naka-anchor kami lagi kung ano lang po ang nasasabi ninyo.
Mr. Chair, Ms. Batalya,
Yes, po.
gusto ko lang pong banggitin din, Alam mo, natanggap ko itong mga bagay na ito since Quadcom days, Hindi ako binabas ng sino man bago ang Quadcom. Bakit kaya? Di ba?
Share if I may.
Hindi ako nababas, Oo, ngayon lang talaga. Hindi ko alam kung bakit eh. Oo, yun ang gusto kong sabihin sana sa inyo. 'Di ba? Yes,
Manuel Mata po. Mr.
yes,
Chair,
Mr. Mata, yes.
that is exactly the point kung bakit hindi po tayo nakafocus dapat dun sa mga protected naman na speeches ng mga tao. But the reason of frustration, ano po yung context bakit po nasabi yon ni Miss Cruz? Para alam po natin kung bakit siya na-frustrate, bakit niya po nasabi. Dun po sana tayo nakafocus and natin na dapat hindi focus tayo doon sa totoong problema.
Mr. Chair, sinabi ko na.
Yes po, Mr. Chair. The fact that you are here of respect is, I agree.
Yung Quadcom hindi sa akin. Miss Joey? Miss Joey? You or about you, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And then, ganito, I said against me. Am I right?
Mr. Chair?
I have never against you, even if you said yun ang gusto kong sabihin sa friend, Congressman.
Admin matter.